I'm Kaylin, and today I'm coming to you from outside, so I'm sure the video is going to be a little staticky from the wind. Sorry about that. We'll do our best here. As always, I'm joined by Oberon, who joins me in all my videos, but he's got a new friend, and she doesn't have a name yet. But she's a new kind of owl because she's got some legs. Anyway, let's get straight to it. In today's video, I want to talk to you about going from having hindsight vision to forevision. Hindsight being you make mistakes and you sometimes learn from them, sometimes you don't. But hindsight vision would be that place of looking back and going, oh, this is what I should have done. And we can't foresee everything in life, but there are a lot of things that we could do better and that we could foresee. So how do we make that shift? How do we really gain enough wisdom that we're prepared for today, and we don't have to necessarily make mistakes and improve from our mistakes, but instead we come from a deeper place in ourselves that allows us to have that forevision. It's kind of like putting zoom glasses on. It's like seeing ahead, seeing what's coming, understanding what's coming, and from that place doing our best to totally change our experience. So for this, one of the things that you really want to do is you just have to be connected with yourself. And this is all about living by the law of self. The law of self is basically between you and the universe, and it basically would say something like, you say who you are through your thoughts, your energy, certainly, your feelings, your actions. And when you say who you are, which can be an authentic expression of who you are or an inauthentic one, it can be one in which you see yourself clearly or one in which you don't see yourself clearly, then the universe says, okay, I see you in your authentic place, and the universe says, it's a pleasure to bring that to you. Or the universe can say, I see you in your inauthentic place. You're saying that you are something inauthentic, so I see you in that place, and now I'm going to have law of attraction bring you who you are. Because you can say that you have this contract with the universe to be who you are. That's what authenticity is all about. That's why we all are interested in our own authenticity. So then when you say something authentic, law of attraction will then bring you authentic things. When you say that you are something inauthentic, then law of attraction brings you inauthentic things. So this is how those two laws work together. So the universe is the one that sees you, and it knows. Law of attraction doesn't judge you. It doesn't know. It doesn't say you're being authentic, you're being inauthentic. You could say it does, but more precisely, the universe does. The universe knows whether or not you're authentic. So the most important thing to do to develop your forevision is to develop that place of your ability to really have a good relationship with the universe by expressing who you really are. One way to do that is to really know yourself, know what you desire, know what's a priority to you in life. Every day when you wake up, do you know what's going to make you happy? Do you know what you need to do to make you happy? It may be that you need to go screw off and have a crazy day. It also may be that you need to buckle down and really work hard and create something. How do you know and how do you decide? Can anyone tell you? It all has to come from that authenticity. And this is a part of the trick. When you really go a little deeper and you come from that authenticity, then what happens is, as you do, you know whether today's a day to go play or whether today is a day to buckle down. You know whether today is a day for you to stay in bed because you're sick and the very best thing you can do is let yourself rest. Or you might know that the sickness is really just butterflies and you're afraid of something and you're just going to go and face it and take your challenge head on because you are someone who's courageous. So, you have to know yourself. You have to stop and listen to yourself. If I'm sick, what is this sickness? Is it me trying to escape? Is it me genuinely sick? Do I need to take care of myself? Or do I need to take care of myself by going and facing my fear? If you have a desire to have a new love in your life, is that a genuine love? Or are you just not wanting to feel how you feel when you're alone? It's so important for us to spend some time alone, get to know ourselves. Are you using love as an escape or as a genuine place of sharing everything that you are? Really expressing who you are, showing the universe who you are, and having that reflected back in an amazing lover. See how those can go either way? So that foresight comes from you knowing who you really are and what you really want. When you wake up in the morning, that foresight can help you know what the right thing is to do today, what's really going to help you. Because if you're going to go on a date, make sure that you're tapping into the part of you that wants to share everything that you are. Not the part of you that wants to escape, not the part of you that's hoping that they make you feel good. You make yourself feel good. Otherwise, you're showing the universe that you aren't capable of feeling good, and then law of attraction brings you an inability to make yourself feel good. Now, I know I'm going a little fast, so I hope that that has some good sense though, because I have lately seen some of my very good friends having some experiences where they're looking in that rearview mirror, they're trying to learn from their hindsight, but one problem with that is that if you learn from your mistakes, that's fantastic. And you know what? We all make mistakes every day, all the time. So that's like no big deal. But what's difficult and what's painful is when you lose a marriage over the mistake, or something, real costly to you physically or emotionally that way. And I hate to see that. So instead of kind of looking back behind your shoulder to learn from your mistakes, look forward, look into yourself, see who you really are, see what you really need, so that you can really change it up and you can go from that forward vision. Don't go from assumptions, don't go from how you think things are. Instead, go from right here, right now, where you're at, what's going to make you happy, what's going to be so important and so significant in your life, what your desires are, how you want to feel. When you go from any of these things, you start to go from who you really are, your authenticity, and that changes everything. That can give you supervision like an eagle or an owl. It'll help you see well beyond. Oh, I didn't introduce my buddies here today. This is my buddy Oberon, who of course always joins me in all of my videos, brings great clarity, and then his job is to remind you to subscribe so that you catch our next great video. And Oberon has a new friend over here who is right now nameless. So that's about all the introduction I can do. Anyway, I hope that you ponder this and that you start to shift your vision, because there's just nothing better than skipping some of your own mistakes. Nothing better than, instead of learning from your mistakes, knowing who you are and giving yourself a far better vision so that you make far smaller or less impactful mistakes that aren't going to cost you things like your marriage. So here is to living the richness of life, and having that forward vision can really tap you into that richness, whether it's financial richness, love, creativity, and so on.